welcome to the Happy Trio. This year we decided to travel down Highway 101 along the Washington and Oregon coast. So here we are traveling through Seattle on the way down to where the Highway 101 starts down in Olympia. And to the right you see the CenturyLink field. That's where the Seattle Seahawks play their home games. And just next door over on the left you will see Safeco Field, and that's where the Seattle Mariners play their home games. We decided to stop in Olympia near the Capitol building to have our lunch of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and Cheetos. Okay, Joe, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to run over to that fence right there, okay? And then run all the way back, okay? Okay, ready, set, go! That's the Washington State Capitol building up there that you see. And some big government building in front. I don't know. It's probably part of the same building. And Rob's back here making sandwiches, and Joe is stretching her legs. Oh, are you tired now?
Yeah.
Once we finished our lunch, we decided to head on over to Ocean Shores, but we will make a stop along the way in Aberdeen. Aberdeen is called the gateway to the Olympics. The Olympics are the mountains over here in Washington on the peninsula. And here we are going over the bridge. We are actually heading over to a Kurt Cobain Memorial Park, but first we're going to stop over at his house where he grew up. Kurt Cobain was the lead singer of a band here in Seattle called Nirvana. He kind of started the grunge genre of music. So here we are, we're going to turn left here. And then the first right, and you will see the yellow house there on the left. That is where Kurt Cobain grew up. So here we are in the Memorial Park. All right, so once we arrived in Ocean Shores, which is on the west coast of Washington, we decided to just kind of hang out and look through the neighborhoods and stuff. And as we did that, there were so many of these little black-tailed deer. They just hang out and eat the foliage, which is all over the peninsula. But everywhere you go, like on every street, there's a deer. Or a group of deer. Some of them are babies. This is a young buck here, and it's just fun to kind of see all the different just wild deer hanging out. So Rob and Joe are standing there in front of the Shark Head in it's a gift shop, very popular gift shop called Sharky's. And right next door to Sharky's was our hotel that we stayed at called the Morning Glory. The next morning we headed south on the 101 and we're traveling, it's probably a couple hours down to Astoria. So we had some time in the car, but it really is a beautiful drive. So what do you like to do at the hotel when you're at the hotel?
Watch a movie and sleep in bed and play iPad.
And what about the pool? Do you like to swim in the pool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, is there a pool today?
There's probably going to be a pool at this hotel, yeah. How did he get caught in your hair?
He just did it.
That's crazy. Oh, there he goes. Oh, Marshall.
That was Chase's zip line.
Oh.
Marshall climbed up it.
Are you staying busy in the car? That's good. Here is the bridge that crosses over to Astoria. We're actually going over the Columbia River right now. It's a really long bridge that goes across the river. So we start out here, and there's a very, very long flat stretch. And here we go across. And then as soon as you go across, you're in a city called Astoria. And we're just crossing over from Washington to Oregon. Once we got to Astoria, we had some time in the afternoon, so we went to a place called Fort Stevens. We climbed some stairs, and there was this fort. And inside the fort were these really, really dark rooms that were kind of creepy, but anyway, it was a really fun afternoon to kind of spend the day looking at all this stuff here. Late in the afternoon, we went to the South Jetty, which is at the mouth of the Columbia River. And we got to look out at the Pacific Ocean here on this side. And then on the other side of this thin peninsula is the Columbia River. There's the Pacific Ocean as far as you can see there. And then I'll kind of pan right, and you'll see the really long jetty that was built to make sure that the Columbia River stayed exactly where it is and didn't move around, since rivers do have a tendency to move around a little bit. So once nighttime came, we went to the neighboring city of Warrenton and stayed at the Shiloh Inn there. Thank you so much for watching our video. Make sure you stay tuned for the next one, which will show days 3 and 4 of our trip. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, subscribe, and press that like button. See you next time. Bye.